Hi, welcome to Painting with Monz, episode 1. So I've got a little confession to make. I'm still learning at painting, but why don't you take this journey with me and then let's learn together. So we're going to be practicing the Bob Ross wet on wet technique. Some of you may be familiar with Bob. Bob sadly passed away, but he's been a great mentor to me. So yeah, without saying any more, let's get into it. This painting today I'm doing is for a customer in Australia, and so I really hope he enjoys the painting we're doing today. The landscape here is not what we're going to be painting. We are going to be painting something slightly different. Don't have any snow here in the Waikato of New Zealand, but we're going to do some pretty little mountains anyway, just because. Okay, so wet on wet technique, we're going to start with some liquid white, and we're just going to evenly just make this canvas nice and wet. Now, since this is my first video, there may be some slight editing and pausing during the videos, but once I get the hang of this, I'm hoping to not have to worry about pausing the videos quite so much and just give you a real good flow right through. Right, going to need a bit more liquid white than that, so just give me a second. We might just pause here. And here we are again, just putting some more of that liquid white on the canvas. Now, one thing I am noticing while I'm doing this is my easel doesn't appear to be the strongest. So I'm hoping this isn't going to tip over while I'm painting here, because that would be a disaster. So we'll just have to make do with what we've got at the moment. Quite a bit of liquid white, which is surprising, more than I thought. Could be too that this brush is dry. Haven't used it before, so the bristles are soaking a lot of the paint in at the moment. We'll just give it a little bit more there. So I'm really just trying to give it a good even coat. It's going to make our painting a lot easier. I don't know if you've ever tried painting on a dry canvas, but it's a lot more difficult than painting with the wet on wet technique that Bob has shown us. So yeah, so as I said, first video, obviously I'm going to make some improvements, so if this first one's not that great, don't heckle me, but we'll get better as we go, I'm sure. Now, painting outside has its pros, obviously. The lighting here, there. Get that off. The lighting outside today is not the best. It's a little bit overcast. I was hoping for a nice sunny day, especially to show off the view that we're working with. But we'll do with what we've got. Now, also the cons to painting outside is we're going to get all sorts of little critters popping up on here. Little bugs, sandflies, things like that. So yeah, let's just make do with what we got and have a good time, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. The joy of painting, as Bob would say. Alright, that's starting to look pretty good. Okay, I think we've got enough there. Time to clean our brush, which is the favourite part of Bob's painting. We just want to dip it in there. We're using odourless paint thinner. Always want to use odourless. We don't use terps. Let's give it a little shake in here. And then you can guess what's coming. I'm going to beat the devil out of it. Right, I can see I'm going to make all sorts of mess over my deck, but these things happen. Let's not worry too much about that. Okay, so we've got our liquid white on our canvas here. What's next? Now I have made some notes today. We're going to start with some water. So we need some, well actually what I'll do is I'll just pause the video, I'll load up my palette and then we'll crack back into it from there. Right, so we're back here, we've loaded up our palette with all our beautiful colours. We've got black, white, yellow, red, brown, blue, another brown, and looks like another brown. They're different coloured browns. Oh, now look at all these critters here that have decided to land on my painting. Probably wasn't the best idea to start today. Did have a little bit of a pressure from the buyer who wants this painting ASAP. So like I said at the start of the video, we're just going to have to do the best we can. Okay, we're going to start with making some clouds. We want some little bit of blue here that's going to mix in with that liquid white. And as Bob says, when you're doing clouds, you want to do crisscross motions. Sorry, this not so much the clouds, but the sky, I should say. Now when you're painting, you always want to think about where your light source is coming from also. So we're looking like we're slightly darker on this side. But that's okay, because I think being right-handed, we probably want our light source on this side, but we'll have a light source coming through the middle here as well. That is starting to look like some beautiful blue skies on a nice spring day. I'm just going to add a touch of green now. Something you may be interested in is I'm partially colourblind, so some of the colours are difficult for me to see, but we're going to do the best we can. Now that to me looks a bit more like a reddish brown. I think that's a green here. Now we're just going to add just a touch of green in with this blue. Look at that, that's mixing up nice. Maybe just a touch of yellow, white in there as well. Okay, now we're going to do our water. Always work from the outside and come in with your water. We want to leave a space in here as well, just a bit of a white gap. Just going to draw that in here. I can see this easel's really going to start to get on my nerves. Really wants to tip over. The wind has started to pick up here slightly too, so we really are facing the elements today. bugs off my painting. So as you can see with the wet on wet technique, you don't need a lot of paint on your brush because your painting's already wet. Let's get the hair off there. Okay, looking good. Time to wash that brush again. Beat the devil out of it. That's probably a better way to do it, up and down like that. That way it's going to get on the sheet, not all over my deck. More bugs appeared. I tell you, these bugs are going to be the death of me. Okay, so I'm going to blend some more of the sky here. Easel's wanting to do a little dance. Alright, let's just put them in there for a drink, and we're going to grab our 1-inch brush. And I'm going to start doing some clouds. So we need some titanium white, a little bit of red, and we're going to be doing it in circular motion here. Right now I unfortunately got my white a little bit greened up, so we're going to see what we can do here. Just a touch of red. Bob recommends a circular motion, so let's see what we can do. Maybe just a little bit more white. Really doing what I want to do. Try and get some. Now this titanium white is really thick. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this thick or not. It's really thick in this brush. There we go. Happy little clouds. We're not going to have too many clouds in the sky. It's going to be a beautiful day. we're going to go back to our 2-inch brush here. Yeah, maybe not up and down, we did get some paint splatter on there. And we're just going to lift those clouds up. Bugs again. Okay, now we're getting into the tough stuff. We're going to try our first mountain. Okay, so we need a little bit of black. And some Prussian blue, some brown, and a little bit of crimson. Sorry, keep forgetting I need to get a shot here. Brown. Touch more brown there. Sort of making a chocolate colour, if you will. And what was the other one he said? I think a bit of crimson. Just a little bit of crimson. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Draw that out flat like that. Then we're just going to cut across. Now I've never tried this, but I've seen Bob do it many a time. So let's give it a go. Well, look at that. Okay, now this is very important. I'm going to check my notes here. Where do you think we want our mountain to be? I think somewhere up here. We're going to have probably, let's do 3 peaks on it. How's that? Now we might have used slightly too much red in this, giving it a bit of a red look, but that's okay. Okay. Right. Okay, now we just want to smooth these mountain tips out here. So Bob says just to grab and just pull it. Alright, how's that looking? Not too bad from the first go. Put them in the wash. Oh, and this is what happens when we try and paint outside with a bit of wind. I tell you what guys, it's getting slightly difficult. So as I said, not the best conditions. Just contemplating maybe moving this inside or into the garage. We'll keep trying and we'll see how we go. So this part next that we're going to do is probably the most difficult part of the painting. So what people are saying on YouTube is we're looking at trying to do some snow. Now we need some titanium white, which I have here. And we're just going to smooth that down. And then we just want to cut across. Okay, now snow, like I said, is very difficult. So want that paint to break on this mountaintop. Problem is it's not really wanting to go here. Knife, I should say. yeah, not really coming together as I'd hoped at the moment. I need a bit of inspiration from you here, Bob. Bob makes it look so easy in the videos. Unfortunately, not the case. But we'll keep trying. So I really want to get this right. That's not really looking how I want it to look. So we're gonna blend that up again, and we're gonna have a go. Right, let's have another go at this now. I think for our first go, that's probably going to be as good as we can get it. Now, I am running a little bit low on tape and audio. Yep, audio shut off. Hopefully that saved. Probably didn't, so not off to a great start. Anyway, it's the pilot video. We'll keep recording, and we'll see how long we can get this done for. Okay, we want to do some shadowing now on the mountain. Alright, not the happiest looking mountain in the world, but it's okay. Now, I'm determined to get some more snow on that mountain. It's really annoying me. So we don't want to use that, that's liquid white, we want to use some titanium white. Now I probably should have given these paints a bit of a squeeze, a bit of a shake beforehand. I didn't, so that's my mistake. Titanium white into that snow. Let's make sure we wipe off our palette knife, painting knife, sorry. Tell you when Bob said to get a big pallet, he wasn't joking. that's going to have to do. Okay, now we're going to move on to the foothills. So we need some blue, some black, some crimson, a little green. Okay, yeah, I know what I need here. Be the devil out of it. Now, actually, before we start that, I think I needed to blend in some of these hills here. Not quite as fast as old Bob, am I? A little bit slow. Bloody bugs. Every time I turn around, there's about 30 bugs on my painting. What we're trying to do here is we're just trying to give the illusion of a bit of mist in these mountains here. Bit of mist, maybe a bit of snow blowing up there. Okay, how's that? I tell you what, that's not too bad for my first attempt so far. Getting a thumbs up from my wife, so that's all right. Tell you what, the more you do things, the more you learn, you know, and I'll come better prepared next time. Yeah, that's already, my wife's just given me it's already gone flat, so the audio is gonna, it's already gone flat, so the audio is gonna be a bit average. Hopefully you can still hear me. Bugs, man, doing my head in.
Want to bring it inside?
Oh, it's a bit hard.
I can set it up in the laundry.
It's alright.
Want me to?
No. Ah, get away. Okay, we need to keep cracking here. So, what are we doing now? We're doing those foothills, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. You've already beated the devil out of it. Actually, make some paint on there, but that's alright. Beat the devil out of it. Right, we're going to do some happy little trees just along here in the foothills. What have we got here? Let's have a bit of this. A bit of this. Come on, work with me here, paint. Okay. Might need a little bit. Alright, we're just trying to create an illusion here of trees in the distance. Now, we really want it to be getting darker, because as things become closer to you, they actually become darker, so that's what's going to give it the illusion, if you will, that these trees are closer than these trees. Still not quite dark enough for me. Maybe a touch of green. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking better. Now we don't have blue trees, we've got green trees. Go. Just a little bit more. clean, dry 2-inch brush base to get mist. Okay. Let's put that there. Don't know if he's clean and dry, so let's give him a go. Here we're making some mist, are we? Tap paste. Blue, green, crimson, sugar, black, fan. Okay. We're going to try our fan brush. We haven't used them yet today. We're going to do some evergreens. Now we need black, blue, green and crimson. So we've got black and blue and green in there, so if we just add a little bit of crimson, blue, maybe just a touch of white. Might have come a little bit far with that one. I wonder if we can fix that. Of course we can fix that. As Bob says, no such thing as mistakes, just happy little accidents. These ones we're going to fan brush pull off and tap downward. beat the devil out of it. Okay, now we're going to try and do some reflections here. Very light. Alright. We're getting there. It's not looking too bad, I've got to say. It's not looking too bad from when you stand back. You don't want to get too close, but when you stand back it looks alright. Okay, I'm going to do the waterline, liquid white, dark center, a little touch colour. Nice. Okay. Dark sienna. Maybe that's that one. Let's try it. Hey. Oh, there's my fan brush, it's in my hand. Tell you what, we're going to need a bit more tip in order to